Let's do sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak, and we start with this special feature of these Milo Under-13 Championships, which ended recently. But of course, that particular competition has served as a reliable pathway for the development of talented footballers in the country. Now, my colleague Abdul Karim Benin has been looking at the 5 players who are having potential to rise to the top of football in Ghana.
When the curtain falls on the Milo Games, attention shifts to a familiar question. Which youngster would take the next step from promise to prominence? History offers compelling clues.
With age scored over Reed, but the pass from O'Shea straight to Fatawu. Who spotted the goalkeeper off his line. He's retreating, Walton. Fatawu! Oh my goodness! What a sensational goal from Abdul Fatawu from inside his own half of the pitch.
Since the last staging in 2019, the Milo Under-13 Championship has produced stars such as Leicester City winger Abdul Fattah Issahaku and Media's Kelvin Nkrumah.
Kelvin, confident. Oh my God!
Their rise set a benchmark the latest edition has again threatened to meet. The tournament's long-awaited return to Pajo Park after 6 years did not disappoint. As the final whistle sounded, a new crop of talents underlined that the production line remains strong. Leading the conversation is Righteous Edu. Named best player and top scorer with 6 goals in 6 games, Edu combines a natural eye for goal with authority beyond his years. His assured movement and finishing have drawn comparisons with former Ghana captain C.K. Akono, while his quiet confidence hints at a player already comfortable with expectation.
I'm feeling good. This is not my first time to collect this goal scorer and the best player. This is my second time. So this trophies is too small for me, but I want to go harder in my football education. Yes, I want to focus on my dreams. I want to focus on my future. When I come in this tournament, I make my mindset. I'll collect goal king and the best player. Oh, my idol or role model is Kylian Mbappe. I watch more videos of Kylian Mbappe or Kylian Mbappe skills. Mbappe is my idol. My team Liverpool. I want to play Liverpool in my future, but I want to become a professional footballer in the whole world. I want to collect more Ballon d'Or than Messi and Ronaldo.
How are you going to do that?
If I can do that, I want to be serious on my training and my personal training too. Yes.
Supplying Edu with ammunition was Jackson JC, whose pace, dribbling, and delivery powered Western North region to the final. Nicknamed Junior Maradona, JC played with fearless flair and speaks openly of emulating the Argentine icon. What player do you want to play like?
Maradona.
You want to play like Maradona? What in Maradona's game inspires you?
Style, a control ball. Now it's me, a dribble, a room, a shabu, Sabiana, and so.
At the other end, Sebastian Amankwa proved decisive in Adroba's historic triumph. The tournament's best goalkeeper did not concede a goal in 5 matches and allowed just 1 strike across 2 penalty shootouts. His command and reflexes setting him apart.
You see, Amankwa Sebastian is somebody everyone knows him in the community. He's my boy. he is always with me. I've been keep on telling him that Charlie, football is part of you. The thing is, the goalkeeping is in their DNA. When you trace their DNA, a lot of their his uncles are goalkeepers, but they didn't pursue it. So I told him that, Charlie, you need to work hard. Talent alone will not send you anywhere. So you need to train hard, you need to be combative, you need to be respectful. And that is why he is performing like this. They used to call him Raya. He even himself called himself Raya. So I think Raya is his limit.
Adroba's midfield control came from Amwako Prince, whose vision and tenacity anchored his side. A self-professed admirer of Thomas Partey, Prince led with discipline and authority.
Dinde Amwako Prince, na position so my boy 6, the midfield. Na table game na boy no so. Game me koda en so me dwen say game ni dey say seni na say koso ene because me serious player say come let me say person me sua pete player midfielder e fe na pete.
Despite Ashanti Region's quarter-final exit, Ajekum Richard lit up the competition. The main PPA people struck a hat-trick on debut and scored the opener in the quarter-final defeat, quickly becoming a crowd favorite.
Nema ni mbobo, so ni mbobo che, ibiao, yes, in person musuya ni mbobo na, jilise musuya babuana, so nice man, now to play, so now.
Basically, he likes to play at the rings, but we tried to move him to the striking role. Knowing him how versatility he is, he can play in most positions. So looking at the team, we realize that if we give him the free role to operate, he can operate much. Ajekum is a fantastic player, and I know he has a very good future. Yeah, he's a very good player.
Richard completes a standout top 5 with honorable mentions for his teammate Jeffrey Adu and Eastern Region's Abdul Razak. For Ghana football, the message is clear. The future is already taking shape if these talents are nurtured properly.
Now, some of the players will obviously be hoping to feature in the Ghana Premier League. And of course, let's take a look at the match week 15 of the Ghana Premier League. Hearts of Oak, they have got some really big match to look forward to. They are coming up against Aduana FC. That is quite a really, really strong game as well. But of course, the games will begin on Saturday, and it's Bechem United who will come up against Swedro All Blacks. Aduana FC, of course, the top liner there, they will take on Hearts of Oak in Doma. Karela United face Vision FC. FC Samatex, they will welcome Hearts of Lions. Dreams FC will take on Brekum Chelsea. Nations FC, they come up against Young Apostles. And of course, we've got Hohoi United. They will entertain Gold Stars in Hohoi. On Monday, Midiama SC, they will welcome Basake Holy Stars. And Asante Kotoko will be away to 11 Wonders. And of course, that particular match comes off on Wednesday. Now let's head to the country's parliament. That is the Parliament of Ghana. The House has now approved the Sports Fund Bill, and of course, it is the bill that will serve as a dedicated sports funds for all sporting athletes and of course all sporting activities. But then the Member of Parliament for Wejadbawe constituency, Jerry Schweib, he has questioned the sources of the funding, which includes athletes' bonuses as well.
He's given us a list of sources. And Speaker, with your permission, let me just read. It says that sources of funding, and it gives that Proceeds derived from special sports lotteries. Speaker, are we looking at betting? Is that also a way to redirect the betting tax? Are we being real with this? If it is betting tax, we should say, it says 10% of fees and charges accruing from gaming commission. And then it goes on to even say that from sports betting companies. Speaker, the value is just the same. Speaker, it also goes on to say that percentages from tournaments and bonuses from athletes. How? This is not a reliable way of generating funds for our athletes. Speaker, if you go to Accra Sports Stadium and they are playing a game, even Kotoko and us, and the fees that are taken at the gates is beyond 100 cities. Speaker, you may have the park, which is, you may have an empty park. And even the structures from which they even collect the money. Speaker, people end up pocketing those monies.
And that's how we end the sports segment on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. Now, the newspaper review segment continues right after this. Please stay.